federal court here outside of Sean Combs' trial, day one of deliberations. I was in court this morning, and the judge came in at about 9:15, and he proceeded for roughly 2 hours to give the jury instructions. He ran down all the legal definitions, what constitutes coercion, what is racketeering, and all the 8 acts under just that one count of racketeering. It is extremely heavy and thick in terms of details. This all went on for about 2.5 hours. We saw on the monitor that the Combs family, the children, 6 of the 7 kids, Sean's kids, were seated in the second row of the courtroom. They were getting antsy. They had a notepad, a notebook. They were writing notes, passing it to each other. It's just very tedious, but it's necessary in a case like this to go over all of those very important details. After that happened, deliberations began. 8 men, 4 women. They went behind closed doors. Right away, they picked a 4-person, and then a note came out. First note, that one of the jurors seemed to be confused over some of the judge's instructions. The 4-person suggested that the judge meet with that person and talk with that person. Look, the details and what they have to look at, it is very confusing, a lot of details. So it's not a surprise that note came out. Will we have a verdict today? Mostly not. Doubt it. They're going to go through all of those charges and counts and what constitutes this and that. That's going to take a while. And then they have to go through and look through all of the evidence, thousands of emails, text messages. They watch videos of the so-called freak-offs. They heard voice messages, Combs, Cassie Ventura. They heard Jane's testimony. They heard Mia's testimony. There's a lot here at stake. And what's at stake is that if found guilty on all counts, Sean Combs could spend the rest of his life in prison. He did not take the stand. That's one thing the judge did point out to jurors today, saying, that's not unusual, that the defendant is presumed innocent. So that was pointed out. We will see what happens. We will be here throughout when a verdict comes down, and we will bring that to you.